Hello everyone and welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. So I'm actually by the pool today because, don't ask, nightmare with my board. So I've had to come downstairs. So if you hear a bit of background noise, perdóname, I'm sorry. Okay, so today we're actually going to be doing family. Your section to do with relationships, friendships, and family. So I'm just going to give you vocab. And as usual, you know I like to do it in bits. I like to give you your nouns, your verbs, your expressions, and so on. So yeah, I'm just going to start with this side of the homemade board that I've had to improvise. But on this channel, we do that. We improvise a lot. It's all right. Right. So we're going to start with these two words. And if you separate them into two, you will see that they're quite familiar because you would have seen herman. What does it mean? Herma, if you had an O on it, you would have brother, hermano. But we're doing the astros and astras, which mean, what does astro and astra mean? Do you know what it means? Do you know what it means? I'm talking to the camera woman.
Oh, yes, it means step sibling.
Very good, very, very good. So step brother, hermanastro, step brother. Whenever you see astro, it means step. So the ending, if it's O, you know it's male, and if it's an A, you know we're talking about a female. So as we know, hermano ends in an O, we know this is step brother. And we know it's going to be a stepsister because this one ends in AA. The same you will notice with madrastra. What does this look like, the first part? Mother, madre. So obviously that's going to be stepmother. I was going to say mother-in-law. Stepmother. And for the same thing, stepfather. Okay. Then we have here la familia política, which is your in-laws. So the family of your partner, your husband, your wife. Yeah, la familia política, the in-laws. Okay. Then here we have suegro or suegra, which is father-in-law. Okay, father or mother-in-law. So father or mother-in-law. Okay. Tío and tía, which you probably would have seen, uncle and auntie, primo and prima, cousin. Primo being a female male cousin, and prima meaning a female cousin. We don't differentiate in English. They're just all cousins. You've got eyes, you know if it's a boy or it's a girl. Or by the name, you will know if you're talking about a boy or a girl. Okay, so there's so many more. So if you've missed something from this, there's another video that I did do. I think it was with La Duquesa, El Duque La Duquesa, that also has a lot of vocab to do with family and friends and descriptions. Okay, so your verbs, I've got 10 verbs as usual. So the first one I've got is ser, which you'll know to be, and I've put them in the third person or the first person in some cases. So ser, I've put s because you need s when you're starting to talk about the way people are. So for example, you want to say es alto, he is tall. Es bajo, he is short. You will need all of these. Okay, so the other verb is estar, not permanent. Ser is permanent. Estar is for states and moods, so non-permanent. For está casado. Okay, so he's married. Funnily enough, you can actually say es casado as well, because I suppose some people are married forever. You can use both. It's okay to say es casado or está casado. Both are acceptable in Spanish. Pesar, which is to weigh. Okay, he weighs 50 kilos. Pesa 50 kilos. Your next one, medir. Okay, so medir is to measure. Okay, so I'm 5'7". They don't use this measuring. They don't use feet in Spain at all. They use metros. So mide 2 metros. That's very tall, muy alto. But okay, Nacer, which you would see a lot, and I put it in the past tense because normally you use born in the past. So nací, I was born, or nació, mi madre nació en junio. So my mother was born in June. These are obviously verbs that you will need. Llevar, lleva gafas. Lleva gafas. He wears glasses. So llevar is one of those multi-use verbs where you use them for lots of different things. But in this sense, llevar can be clothes or something that you physically have on you. Okay? Okay. Ayudar, to help. Ayudo mucho en casa. Okay? O no ayuda en casa mi hermana. Nunca ayuda en casa. Okay? So she never helps at home. Again, trabajar, one of your keywords which you would have seen, to work. Gustar, which is to like. Me gusta pasar tiempo con mi familia. So I like to spend time with my family. And this one, which you cannot forget because it's everywhere, okay? Llevarse bien o mal con. Llevarse bien is to get along with someone, or to get on not so well with someone. Llevarse mal, okay? Me llevo fatal contigo, okay? I get on horribly with you. I don't get on well with you. So to get along well with, or to not get along well with someone. To not get along well with someone. Okay? Right. So descriptions. Descriptions could go on for absolute hours. So I just had to cut some of it out actually. So you have your hair. What can you say about your hair? Pelo. Could be largo o corto. Okay? Long or short. Largo o corto. Could be castaño. So brunette, castaño, or it could be rubio. What's rubio?
Blonde.
Blonde. Muy bien. O pelirrojo. Redhead. You could be redhead. Okay? Or you could have no hair. You could be calvo o calva. Bald. Okay? Calvo o calva. Mi padre es calvo. My dad is bald. O, como yo, un afro. Tengo un afro. Okay? Afro hair. Or your hair might be liso, which is straight, or rizado, lo contrario. Rizado, curly. Okay? Then you go on to your eyes. You just have to remember your colors for this one. Your eyes, it could be that you have azules, blue, marrones, brown, or verdes, green. So, mi madre tiene, so we're going to take, I didn't actually give you the verb tener, which is an important verb. Tener is very important as well. Tener. I'm going to stick it here. Tener. And remember, it's irregular, so it becomes tiene. Tengo, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenés, tienen. Okay? So, mi madre tiene los ojos marrones. My mother has brown eyes. Okay? We're coming to this section of the face. So your nose, next to your nose, you have a bigote. A bigote is a mustache, una barba, beard. Okay, mi padre tiene una barba. Tengo los labios, so your lips. ¿Cómo tienes los labios? Gruesos, like mine, I've got big lips. O finos, thin lips. ¿Cómo son tus labios? And then you have this one, cejijunto. A unibrow, okay? A unibrow. A unibrow, okay? Here I have some other descriptive words, sentences. El favorito de mamá, okay? So mom's favorite. Yo soy la favorita de mamá. Sí, 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 sí. I'm mom's favorite. Don't tell my siblings. El bebé de la familia, okay? Tú eres la bebé de la familia. Means you're the baby of the family. Muy mimado. El bebé de la familia siempre es el más mimado. So the baby of the family is always the most spoiled. So mimado is spoiled. Okay? El más educado, the most polite. Okay, so the most polite. Then we have tímido, which, what is tímido?
Shy.
Shy. Muy bien. Hablador, talkative, chatty. Talkative or chatty. Listo, clever. Orgulloso, proud. Mi padre es muy orgulloso. My father is very proud. He's a very proud man. Celoso. Mi madre no es celoso. Jealous. Celoso, jealous. And adoptado o adoptada. Soy adoptada. So I'm adopted. Right. Expressions that you have with, I'm just speeding through this class a lot because kids are going to come and it's going to get a bit noisy. So expressions to do with something related with the vocab you can see at the moment. So, ser la oveja negra de la familia. Do you know what that one means? So, to be the black sheep of the family. Okay? So, ser la oveja negra de la familia. You just put de la familia. So, the black sheep of the family. Of the family. So, ser la oveja negra de la familia. Okay? Tomarle el pelo a alguien. Okay? Hair from here. Tomarle el pelo a alguien. Okay? So that one you might not have seen. When you're messing about with someone, to pull someone's leg. To pull someone's leg. To pull someone's leg. Okay? You're not being serious at all. And this one, madre mía, madre mía. So this is an expression of surprise, okay? When you're surprised, or it could be to show that you're angry as well at times. So, oh my gosh, madre mía. So it's an exclamation of surprise, okay? Ser hijo de papá, so it translates to be the son of dad. It means it's someone who gets everything handed to them, and they don't have to gain things in life on their own merit. So you would call that ser hijo de papá, okay? To be papa's boy. Right. I love this expression. No tener abuela. So this is when you praise yourself. You don't need anyone to say that you're fantastic. You say it yourself because you think you are the bee's knees. So you tell someone, soy la más guapa y la más lista aquí. En esta clase, soy la más guapa y la más lista. So if you say, I'm the most beautiful and I'm the smartest here, someone might say to you, tú no tienes abuela que no. You don't have a grandma, do you? So supposedly grandmas and older people would say these things to you, but you don't care. You say them to yourself. You have that confidence in yourself. It's all right. And this one I love. De tal palo, tal astilla. This one means a chip off the old block. So it's very colloquial expression indeed. And it just means that you are like your mother, or your dad. So you're just like your mother, or ¿cómo?
Your father.
Oh, both. Either it can be your mother or your father.
But,
okay. De tal palo, tal astilla. It means that you are a chip off the old block. Okay. Right. Useful expressions. Useful phrases. Me llevo bien con. I get along with. I get along with. These are going to be very useful when you start talking about your family and your friends. So, me llevo muy bien con mi hermano menor. So I get along really well with my younger brother. Me llevo fatal con mi madrastra. I get on horribly with my stepmother. Okay, not always the case. Some stepmothers are really great. Me pone de los nervios. Okay, mi hermano me pone los nervios. My brother gets on my nerves. Okay, mi padre me dejan o mi padre no me dejan. My parents don't let me, or they don't allow me to do something. Mis padres no me dejan. It means they don't let you do something. Or maybe they do let you do something. Mi padre me dejan salir hasta las 12. So my parents let me stay out until 12. Okay, so this is sort of something that they would allow you to do or not. Somos una familia Somos una familia unida. We are a close family, close-knit family. Close family. Okay, we are a close family. Soy hijo o hija único o única. Soy hijo único o soy hija única. I'm an only child. This is a bit not the best. I'm not going to write anymore because the windowsill sort of preventing me from doing so. Okay, so I'm an only child. Tengo parientes en, so parientes, you might have seen this, is relatives. Tengo parientes en Nueva York. I have relatives in New York. Son parientes lejanos. So they're distant relatives. Lejanos, far, far. Distant relatives. La cabeza de mi familia es, so the head of my household is maybe your mom, maybe your dad. And tengo familia numerosa. Okay? Means you have a large family. I'm sorry guys if it feels like I've had to rush this a lot today, but I'm just working against the clock. I hope you will find this useful and let me know what you'd like to see next. So I hope you have a fantastic week y hasta pronto. Adiós.